Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to move on to fight number 2 of the evening. This is an amateur featherweight bout, 3x3 minute rounds. Can you please give a warm welcome for
Nelson Babyface Murray.
Rightio, so now we have Babyface. Nelson Murray walking out now. Coming out of Tribal MMA.
Yeah, absolutely love Tribal.
And such a great team there as well with the Birches. So Paul and one of our crowd favorites, Connor Birch, leading out. Beautiful music to kick it off.
One thing you learn quickly about Tribal after dealing with them is they are probably, if not one of the most professional outfits to deal with in all of MMA in probably the whole country. Paul does a great job getting his team together, getting people to the shows, getting his fighters ready. I cannot speak highly enough of Tribal MMA.
Absolutely, they're the complete package. You know, they're the promoter's dream. They never turn down a fight, never have to wait more than 2 days to get an answer. They always pack the house. They're always here on time. They always make weight. And they always put on exciting fights. I'm not trying to sound cliched here, but, you know, when we talk about the reason why we love Tribal MMA, it's not just because Connor Birch is probably the best amateur fighter in the country right now, and he'd kick my ass if we didn't say so. They're just they're just an awesome gym to deal with day in, day out.
And what you also see from them, even with their debut fighters, is they turn up very well rounded. It's not like they turn up with just one skill set dialed in. They're very well rounded across the board.
And always really fit.
And once again, at Tribal MMA do not give out belts, and Nelson will be walking into the cage with a blue belt under his name, which so we know he's been battle tested in regards to grappling arts. Let's see what he can bring in terms of striking, but they also come from a very Muay Thai background, nice, clean, crisp striking, and a hell of a stable of fighters to practice against.
And just the support, I was going to say, they don't only have heaps of coaches, but they've got like physiotherapists, they've got doctors,
in
they've
the
got...
red corner, please give it up.
Is it just
for Nikita Laptsevich?
He's definitely got the frame of a... Yeah, actually, there we go.
Yeah. I saw some confidence there too. Very, very similar to Big Train. All right, jumping on here, we have Nikita Laptsevich.
I don't know if that's your phone ringing, Craig, or is this fighter's walkout song?
I played this one earlier, that's why you probably mistook it, but that's okay. So here we have Nikita Laptsevich coming out of Fight Club Miami, Black Dragon Kai. Having gained my blue belt from Fight Club, I know what they do to get to the levels of blue belts. They rigor test them as well.
Yeah.
And every stripe has a syllabus, which is very, very in-depth.
And you talk about gyms not turning down fights, fighting on short notice, fixing shows last minute. Black Dragon Kai might be the king gym of doing that.
Black Dragon Kai have never turned down a fight.
No.
I've actually been to training sessions where I've turned up to maybe drop off tickets or have a chat to them, and the day before, fighters have been taken away in ambulances, and yet they still haven't pulled out of fights. Ridiculous. And, you know, I was joking with Shawnee Olsen before, saying, you know, how's the fight camp been? Black Dragon Kai don't do fight camps.
They
are just always training. They're always walking it, they're always training their fighting weight. Yeah, no fight camp. Just constantly training.
And if you've seen their new dig, all their gym looks flat, doesn't it? Oh. So if you're out Jim Boomba Bow Desert area, get amongst Black Dragon Kai.
It's world class, absolutely world class.
And that's another thing too, they hold a lot of in-house comps. So it's not like when they stepped in the cage here, it's their debut. They've been debuting within their own clubs already. We saw that in the last fight for XFC as well. They had 2 Black Dragon Kai fighters going against each other and put on an absolute barn burner. We're expecting the exact same thing here from Nikita as well.
This next fight is an amateur featherweight fight with 3x3 minute rounds. Introducing first, in the blue corner, weighing in at 65.3 kilos, fighting out of Tribal MMA. Nelson, the babyface, Murray.
And his opponent in the red corner, he weighed in at 66.2 kilograms, fighting at a Black Dragon Kai, making his debut here tonight on XFC. Give it up for Nikita Laptsevich.
The referee for this fight is Thomas Churchill.
Mate, these two are both stepping in the cage the first time at 19 years of age each.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful exchange there from Nikita.
Ooh, big right hand by Nikita.
Beautiful head movement as well.
I like the way he immediately used that range. Gavin Hayne in the corner of Black Dragon Kai Fight Club as well, former XFC amateur champion.
Both looking great for a debut fight early.
Beautiful leg lacing there, pulling it out. He's just looking to turn the corner, and he did so to get him down in the cage. Just in the half guard at the moment, stepped over in the mount. And at this stage, Nielsen is just trying to keep his head as much as possible and suck his hips back up to the cage.
And he's back up on the cage.
Nikita did a great job there on spinning him around to remove that cage option.
Back. Ooh, that's some dexterous long legs.
Is Nikita fishing for an arm there, or is he trying to get a triangle in? Is he trying to get his leg under, or an arm bar?
Looks like he
nice.
has. Beautiful transition.
You want to explode there if you're Nelson. You don't want to be resting in there. You want to posture and just stand up.
Yeah, Nelson did have his right arm inside there, but obviously felt comfortable in pulling that arm out.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be punching. He wants to be standing.
And what Nikita's looking to do now is try and get that left arm across his body, because that's saving Nelson at this stage.
Nelson's got enough space there, but it looks like Nikita's insane core strength is probably going to finish this fight right here.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing well to protect one side of his neck there. Woo. How impressive is Nikita here? He hasn't stopped.
The takedown to the mounted rolling triangle. Yeah, that's not a great spot for Nelson. He needs to get some feet in some armpits here and try to make some space.
It's very interesting that the choice on
he's got the arm.
the angle that he's going for.
And the problem we've got now too,
very, very tight choke now.
the Mansfield is so loud that there's a chance Nelson probably can't hear his corner from the other side of the cage.
That's very, very tight right there.
40 seconds to go. Can he hold on?
Ooh.
He's doing all the right things.
What a fight, though.
And the fight IQ here.
Great technique by Nikita. Great resilience by Nelson.
And one of the reasons why Nikita's not able to finish this is Nielsen's doing a good job on keeping his left arm on the other side of the hip. But he's in a mounted triangle now. It's making a world of difference.
That arm's right there, too.
Oh, is he close? There's the tap! He's tapped! 11 seconds to go. Relentless pressure.
Tell you what, Nelson was resilient to get to that place, to get that long in the first place. Really good showing by Nikita.
Oh, let's run it back, boys. Let's go again. You win the first round 10-8. Let's go again.
Woof.
What I loved is the reason Nikita made that so difficult for Nielsen is he transitioned and kept spooning all those different options so that Nielsen couldn't actually rest in one position.
And he kept distracting him by windshield wiper punching him in the face while he was transitioning. And that's always a large distraction.
So something Black Dragon Kai's probably added to their repertoire as well. We all know they got great jiu-jitsu, great Muay Thai, but Geordie Lavis-McBain, the head coach, now also runs the combat program for the Australian Army. So it is a relentless campaign where it's literally their goal is to kill the opponent, to member disable, to just constantly stop until you've rendered your opponent disabled. And that's pretty much exactly what we saw there.
And once again, at
The
19
winner
years-
of this fight at 2 minutes 50 in the first round by armbar in the red corner, Nikita Laptsevich.
Great fight.
Beautiful technical grappling display there as well. And the grappling was so good, we actually forget how good the striking was before that exchange. They were putting it on each other as well, finding a home for their power hands.
And Nikita is absolutely spent. He gave everything to finish that fight. Daniel Lima in the corner there. XFC's first ever bantamweight champion. And the second black belt to ever compete in Australia
Nikita, don't run away.
in MMA.
Now, my friend, I didn't do your intro justice. I did behind the stage try to get your last name correct, but I didn't get it. How do we actually say your last name?
You do good enough, right?
Okay, what a fantastic debut. Was that how you thought it was going to go this evening? Triangle, and then having to change to the armbar?
Not at all. The beginning was alright. I was thinking of hitting the head and then going for a takedown, but I didn't expect to go for a submission in the first, but glad it went the way it went.
Excellent. Is there anybody you would like to thank for getting you here this evening?
Of course, my coaches, they fucking been patient with me for like late years now, trying to get here for a while. Also, it's my brother's birthday today. I just want to say happy birthday to my brother. He's watching New Zealand. He looks like shit for his age, but he's 25. Yeah,
That's everyone. Everybody give it up for Nikita!